What is going on, everybody in Wrestling Review Society? Thank you so much for tuning in for another championship belt review. This is one of my favorite belts of all time, and I'm really looking forward to sitting down and talking to you guys about it and reviewing this belt. But just before I do, guys, I want to take a quick second to plug our amazing sponsors. First of which, the one scrolling across the bottom of the screen, thecoldestwater.com. Guys, these people make some of the best water bottles I've ever had in my life. I have one. My wife has one. My mom has one. Everybody I know is getting them, and they are absolutely fantastic. If you guys want to get your hands on any of the Coldest Water products, make sure you go to thecoldestwater.com and use promo code WRESTLING to save 10% at checkout. That's promo code WRESTLING to save 10% at checkout. And if you want to save even more money, go to thecoldestwater.com/thecoldest60 giveaway and register for their free giveaway where 15 people will receive an absolutely free water bottle. That contest is going all the way through to February 14th. So you have until then to get registered. Also, huge thank you to A-Rock Designs, my wife's business. She helps me out a lot. She provides all those cool wrestling cups you guys see floating around, but not just wrestling cups. Steven Hammer just got a badass Jason 3D mask tumbler. So if you want to get your hands on anything like that, make sure you go to A-Rock Designs on Facebook. And lastly, guys, storefrontier.com/wrestling review society to get all of our amazing merch, like this WRS Club hoodie that I'm wearing. You can get a hoodie, t-shirt, long sleeve, short sleeve, face mask. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want, we got it. Storefrontier.com/wrestling review society. With that said and all the formalities out of the way, guys, the Undisputed title has always been one of my favorite belts ever. And whenever I see that belt, I instantly go back to the ending of WrestleMania when Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit are standing in the middle of the ring. Eddie is the WWE champion. Chris Benoit is the World Heavyweight champion, hugging each other. And it was such a feel-good moment. And I know it's kind of taboo to say Chris Benoit, but hey, it is what it is, guys. Still a phenomenal wrestler. Still a great moment in wrestling history that we all remember. But I have the Undisputed Championship here. And let's go ahead and get first look out of the way, and then we'll get into the review and some things that I really like about this belt. So I'm going to move the microphone back just a little bit so I don't hit it. Yeah, guys, so in 3, 2, 1, there she is. Now, this is a boot version. This is not a WWE shop version. So right off the first look, and then we'll go ahead and get into everything. Absolutely beautiful belt. Now, like I said, this is a boot version, not the WWE shop version. I do have the WWE shop version, and I will be posting a video for all the new watchers, for all the people who are new to the hobby, new to the community. I will be posting a video of boot versus shop version with this Undisputed Championship side by side with the WWE shop version, which I have right here. And we'll be comparing boots versus WWE shop belts because that's one of the questions I've been getting a lot of. Kevin, why did you go to boots? Why do you speak so highly of them? Why do you like them so much? Why are they better than WWE shop? And it's really personal preference. But for me, my preference is the boot belts. But we're here for the belt review. We'll do the comparison video later. And so let's go and get into this review, guys. So there's just a lot to take in with this belt, and I absolutely love it. I know I always say less, or in some cases, less is more. This is less, but it's not. And I'll get into that. But so here we go, guys. We're going to go and start the review. So starting on your male snap side, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6x2 male snaps. And once again, guys, that deep hand-tooled snap box, absolutely love it. Like that gravel texture, absolutely love the hand-tooled. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with machine pressed. As much as I love the Rated R spinner, it has that stitched on snap box. I absolutely hate that. But hand-tooled is always going to be my favorite. Hand-tooled, machine pressed, and then if you have to, if you don't have either one of those as an option and you get that stitched on, but like I said, it's all personal preference. That's just mine. So there's your mail snap box. Now, we're going to come to the property plate first. First thing I absolutely love about this belt is the amount of black paint. It's not dual plated. There's not a bunch of colors going around in here. It's really just black and gold, and then you have a little bit of white in the side plates. But all of that black paint really offsets the gold, and it provides that contrast. You guys hear me talk about that a lot. I love the contrast in this belt. It's very legible. You can see every piece of it. The filler, the designs on it, absolutely everything. Fantastic. I love this belt. So then we're going to get into your first side plate. You have the lion and the shield. And see, that's what I'm talking about with the black paint, guys. You can clearly tell that this is a lion and a shield right here. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic. So let's go and get into this main plate and break it down, guys. What do you guys think? So, right off the bat, I noticed the eagle, I noticed the globe, the letters, very legible. There is a little bit of paint missing in one of the letters, and I'll show that in just a little bit. But like I said, this is a very new maker. We've been working together for a very short amount of time. I've been giving him feedback, and every time he makes a new belt, he takes that feedback and he's able to address the things that were missed. And like I said, there's human error. Everybody's always going to make mistakes. So I don't judge you on making mistakes. I judge you on your ability to recognize the mistake and do what you have to do to correct that mistake. And he's done this every single time. Every time I address an issue or a customer complaint, he always fixes it and is more than willing to listen. So absolutely phenomenal on his part. Then we're going to get into the other side plate, which is a mirrored side plate of the other side. It's the lion and the shield. And then you have identical side plate to the other one, and then the property plate. I'm always amazed at these property plates because of how small they are, but how crisp the letters are and how legible it is. To do that in such a small space, it amazes me with all belt makers, not just this one. And then we're going to go to the back, and as you can see, all the screws are fastened. It's got nice backing on it. There are no splits in the leather. Fantastic, and there's no big sticker or no big property patch on the back. It's one of the biggest things I love about boots is the screws are covered, and you don't have that big property patch on the back. So, guys, like I said, I want to talk to you a little bit about this belt. Let's go and put it up here so you guys can see it. Oh, sorry, we got to do the hammer test. Now, it is a little stiff right here, but that's just because I've had these belts for probably about 2 weeks now, and they've literally stayed in a folded position, just waiting on the customer to return. He's away right now. Once he gets home, I'll go and ship these out. The last thing I want is for these belts to sit on his front porch and possibly get stolen. So once he returns home, I'll be shipping these belts out. Now, a few things that I noticed with this belt. Well, first off, like I was saying, this is the last time that WWE used a belt that looked like a world championship. It was something you were proud to give your top guy. Now, the spinner belt worked great for Cena, and it worked okay for a few people after that, but it wasn't good for everybody. Let's just be honest. It was not a great belt for everybody who held it. And now the ones you have now are just a big network logo. It's an advertisement, but this one was a true world's championship, and I absolutely loved it. I always loved the combination of the eagle and the globe, which you have here in this main plate. So that is why this belt is one of my favorite. And like I said, the ending of that WrestleMania, I believe it was 20. I could be wrong, but I do believe it was 20. where you had Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit in the middle of the ring, best friends, both world champions, and it was absolutely great. Now, like I said, if you look at the E in entertainment, right here at the bottom of the E, there's some paint missing. That very small issue. A bigger issue I have is right there on the logo, the WWE logo. See the red line, how it doesn't go all the way through? It's broken up on each side. It should go all the way through the logo. Once again, minor issue, easy fix, a little bit of red paint. The etching is there. So it is etched. Just a little bit of red paint, good to go. Now this is 4mm zinc on real leather. No gold tip because the original belt didn't have one. Like I said, guys, I personally believe every belt should have a gold tip, but that's just me. Every time I look at this belt, now, like I said, I always sit here and tell you guys that less is more. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I always tell you guys less is more. And yes, you don't have to go all out. Some belts look great when you go all out, like the IWGP, the AEW, and stuff like that. But when you look at it, like the Hogan 86, the Hogan 87, the Big Gold, the Big Gold, one of the favorites in the belt community, the Winged Eagle, another favorite in the belt community. Oh, I have a Big Gold right there. So these two belts right here, they didn't have a lot of stones. They didn't have, they're not stacked, nothing like that. But they're two of everybody's favorite belts. Now with this one, you still get that less is more because it's a single plate, removable nameplate. But where it makes up for it is, like I said, here in this main plate, you have all this filler stuff going on. Now, the reason it needs that, in my opinion, is without all of that black paint, without all of that filler stuff, you got a big gold plate with a globe, an eagle, and a banner. So I'm okay with all the filler in it. I'm okay with all the stuff going on here. And like I said, every time I look at the belt, I see something different. I see something new, and I absolutely love this championship. It was one of the first belts that I got. I got mine from WWE Shop. This is well before I knew anything about boots or boot collecting and stuff like that. Had I have known about the boot community, I would have absolutely, hands down, got this belt made as a boot. The real leather strap on its own is the big enough selling point for me, but you're typically going to find belts cheaper and better made. So when you get a boot and you notice it's heavier, WWE Shop does hollow plates. Now, not on this one because it's a 2mm plate. But like any belt that they have that's 4mm, it's really 1mm and 3mm of air. That's why they're so light. You're not going to get that with a boot. You're going to get that real weight. You're going to get those solid plates. You're going to get that real leather strap. You're not going to see the screws on the back like I showed you here. You're not going to have that big, ugly property patch saying property of WWE. I can't sit here and tell you how much I love this belt. This has always been one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. And I really like the stones he's using. Now, if you remember, in one of the previous belt reviews I did, the stones looked really, really cloudy. Almost like there might have been some kind of backing on there and he didn't take it off. Or maybe we were looking at the dried adhesive on the backside. But his stones have gotten a lot better. The 3D dome stones, they're not flat. And they're crystal clear. Absolutely amazing. And the cool thing about this customer is not only did he order one of these, he ordered two of them. So this guy's going to get two of one of my favorite belts ever made. What a lucky guy. These were part of our Black Friday sale. And I'm looking forward to seeing his face when he gets them. I'm looking forward to seeing his belt review of them. I'm looking forward to see pictures posted. All that good stuff. So, guys, not going to beat it to death. Not going to be on here super long. I'm going to give you guys one more look at the WWE Undisputed Championship. Guys like Eddie, JBL, Brock Lesnar, Big Show, Hulk Hogan. So many absolute greats held this belt. And what a beautiful, beautiful belt it was. Once again, the Stephen Hammer test. Like I said, that is just because I have had these belts for about 2 weeks now, and they stay in a folded position inside the belt bag because I don't want anything to happen to them. There she is, guys. WWE Undisputed. Now, like I said, I will be doing a video as soon as I end this one. I'm going to go and start recording the comparison video between Boots versus Shop, and kind of give the new viewers or people who may not be as in tune with the boot community why I enjoy them better. And I'll be posting that shortly after I post this one. I like doing this thing where I pre-record them and then I upload them as premieres. That way I can watch them for the first time with you guys and answer any questions you guys are having in the comments section. I did that for the first time last time with the WCW belt, and it worked out really good. So I think we're going to keep doing that. But guys, that is it for this belt. 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Just because of the little paint issues, but those are easy fixes. 9 out of 10, hands down. Love this belt. Love this maker. Love working with him. And I love providing the belts that people want and getting to them for a very reasonable price. So if you guys want to get your hands on any belts like this or any other belts that you might be considering, go ahead and message me. We can talk privately. I'll point you in the right direction. And sorry, guys. Like I said, check out our amazing sponsors, A-Rock Designs on Facebook and thecoldestwater.com. Get yourself a brand new water bottle today and use promo code WRESTLING to save 10% at checkout. And go right here to thecoldestwater.com/thecoldest60 giveaway and register for their free giveaway where 15 people are going to win an absolutely free water bottle. And make sure you check out storefrontier.com to check out our amazing merch like the WRS Club shirt or hoodie, like the Wrestle Hub hoodie, everything we got, guys. All those links are in the description. Follow me on TikTok, join the Facebook group. Make sure you subscribe to this page. Thank you all for helping me get over 3,000 subs. And we are having 3 more belt giveaways. All you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, Wrestling Review Society 1. Sorry, guys, my computer is lagging right now, but Wrestling Review Society 1 on YouTube. It's just Wrestling Review Society, but search Wrestling Review Society 1. It's going to look like this. Subscribe to that page, and you are eligible to win every belt giveaway that we have in the future. That is the only thing we ask, guys, is go and subscribe. And the belt giveaways are, I thank you for supporting us, and thank you for just supporting us, showing us that love, and helping us reach our goals. So, once again, the WWE Undisputed. Stay tuned for that comparison video. Check out the sponsors. And, guys, we will see you next time. Thank you, guys.